Okay, so I want to do a quick math problem to illustrate the law of replacement. Now, we're not going to use these numbers. These are real numbers. We're not going to use these numbers. Think opportunities. Opportunities, think parents, think trainees, pipeline value. How much money have you actually pitched? How much money is actually out there that we have not converted, have not talked to, have not gotten more information on, have not scheduled appointments with? And what is our conversion rate? So if it's 35%, that means maybe one out of, or say, yeah, 35%, one out of three people roughly are going to do something for us or really convert to a sale, which is what these numbers are optimized for. So it gets more nuanced than that. Here, this is the playbook, what you're looking at right now. With the playbook, you get to organize and structure your leads, your customers. You can have conversations with them. Your Facebook conversations will be had inside of the playbook, so you have everything in one hub. But again, that's for a later video on prospecting when we get more nuanced later in this portion. So let's do some quick math. Coach Downs has 20 trainees in his pipeline or 20 opportunities in his pipeline. His closing percentage is 10%. So one out of every 10 trainees register to train with him. So he has 20 in his opportunities, 20 in his pipeline, and one out of every 10 decide to register with him to train. Coach Downs gets one sale. So he got one sale from that 20. How many trainees are left in his pipeline? Now, the obvious answer is he's got 19 people left in his pipeline. But the answer that I want us to start to get and start to automatically go to is Coach Downs has 10 in his pipeline. Here's why. If we're taking this from a probability and stats perspective, if he closes one out of every 10 trainees, then when he gets one closed, that means the other 9 trainees are null and void. That means they may or may not be interested. Most likely they are not interested in training with Coach Downs. So he needs to go find a brand new 10, an entirely different 10 trainees to fill his pipeline up so it's healthy and so that it is full. So, yeah, you can say, well, how don't you know one of those 9 trainees are going to be qualified? That's not the point. You could be right. We're going off of his closing percentage. And if you don't know your closing percentage, then figure something out. Make it up so low that you have to work really hard to get that pipeline full to make sure that pipeline is healthy. So let's keep that in mind. Once we get a sale, we have to fill that pipeline up with the number of trainees, replace it with the number of trainees based on our closing percentage, not just on one for one. That's not the way we do math as prospectors. You want to get clients fast. It's a volume game. It's a numbers game. We need more reps. We need more people to talk to that we can possibly serve and get inside of the gym. So keep that in mind. We're thinking of getting as many trainees in the gym as possible to fill that gym space. Before we go over some other metrics that are really important for basketball trainers, we want to make sure that we have our prospecting game tight and on point. So make sure you schedule those times on your calendars and hit those prospecting times hard to see who we can serve when it is time to train in the evening, afternoon, whenever you guys are training. So if you have any questions, make sure you hit us up, go into the Facebook group and ask your question, and the group will jump in, chime in to make sure that we are all on the same page and helping each other grow.